it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and so early wake-up calls about 6:30, and going to be collecting Hezzy this morning. So it's a massive walk of about 50 yards from the hotel to the place where we can be getting the transport. Yesterday we walked from the hotel to the logistics place, where we had to go through the rigmarole of going through all the paperwork, which, believe it or not, was just 2 signatures, and that was it. So that was really straightforward. Yeah, so now I've got to go down to the port to pick up the van and see what state Hezzy is in. Hopefully the state we left her in. So wait and see. Hello, Hezzy. Well, Hezzy's all good, all arrived. First time driving in the US. Very weird experience. Chap in front, he's his second time coming over from Germany, and he's going up to Ohio this afternoon. Okay, so next step in the paperwork trail is to hand over the gate ticket, and then the open road awaits us. That was a pretty straightforward but nervy process. Bits of paperwork here, there and everywhere, proving the van, checking the van over, making sure everything's right, because once they drive it off the port, then no coming back. And yeah, everything's okay. Nice. Looks like it's been nicely looked after. And just following the transport escort back to the hotel, where catch up with Sarah, and we'll get some more breakfast, load up Hezzy, and then work our way up to Gettysburg to see where the address was made.
Reunited with Hezzy. She's made it to the other side of the Atlantic, and now going to unpack so we can get some power. Okay, and let's see if everything's still in there. Oh, there's a pillow. And there it is. Everything packed as we remembered it. So time to start unpacking so we can get some power and get the fridge working. But in this sunshine, the solar will be well and truly charged. So
Get things switched on. We've got to empty the van out into car park. So yeah, it looks like everything's arrived as it should have done. So we're going to do the big switch on.
oh, I wonder if I knew what to press.
See the one underneath the blue box there in front of you? Yep.
That one.
Turn that round so it's on green. Bang! And that's it on.
Okay, Hezzy's awake. So we're back in Hezzy. I'm just about to set off with hopefully a full van load And now to try and find some phone contracts and our first campsite.
Right. And learn how to drive on the...
And remember, we drive on the right.
on the wrong side of the road.
So, thank you to the Baltimore Hotel. Great location.
Weird colours.
Turn left, then turn right.
Our first stop in Hezzy. This is how crazy we've gone. We're in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so this is our first stop, and you might be able to see in the distance reindeer. That's how far north we've gone.
North of the Arctic Circle on our first drive.
Where have we gone?
Reindeer land.
I think we've gone a bit stir crazy.
So Baltimore to basically Santaland in a day.
And now we've got to try and get some water in the van.
Yeah. So picked up Hezzy this morning, first thing. Got back to the hotel for just after 9. Hassle free, all paperwork sorted, and yeah, all is good.
Yep. And all of the effort we went to with putting things in boxes probably was not necessary, but it did help our peace of mind because nothing had been touched. Everything was as it was, all good, ready to go.
Yep.
The only thing now is we've got to figure out how to remove the security seals from the windows without leaving a mark.
Yep.
But other than that, she's all good. And now starts the mammoth job of trying to unpack it all and get it back into some cupboards so we can find things. Because we didn't plan for that today.
No.
We had a great plan, or so we thought, which sort of worked. Managed to get some LPG, which was good. Despite the person in the camping world not being sure that we got the right adapters. Luckily we did. The only thing we haven't managed to get is water.
Yeah.
So we had to buy some bottles instead.
Lots of bottles of water. But it'll be alright. Also, on your first trip, I wouldn't plan a 4 or 5 hour drive when you're setting off after lunchtime. Because it's going to get dark pretty quickly, and it has done. And then trying to sort out the van in the dark, that was good fun. And then cook as well.
But we made it to our first campsite. Well, we made it to our first boondocking site for the UK viewers. That basically means camping in somebody's farm. And we've camped where there's a reindeer. So tomorrow we're going to go and look at the reindeer.
We are.
Big cheese. So, second night, we have found somewhere to stay. A little bit more stressful today, but I'll let Jez tell you where we're staying.
In a brewery, in a brewery, in a brewery.
I think somebody's a bit overtired.
Nope. Just happy we're staying at a brewery. Let's drink it dry. Drink, drink, drink.
And
drink,
that's
drink,
not going to be a good a good idea when we're trying to figure out where we're going to go tomorrow.
Drink, drink, drink to another brewery. I can see a trend going on here.
We do not have the money to stay in a brewery every night. We need to find some free spots.
Free breweries.
I don't think free breweries exist. So we're not quite sure where we're going to stay tonight, but we found ourselves in the state forest, which apparently you can't camp in without a campsite. But we're going to go to a waterfall anyway, because it's only 1 kilometre, so we should make it quite easily.
And interestingly, the bins are bear-proof bins, so we could be going on a bear hunt.
So after the first couple of nights of finding a different place to stay each night and all of the stress of trying to find some LPG, gas and some water, which was the most challenging, and really sort of not really having a clue where we were, we've decided to have a bit of a breather, treat ourselves to a couple of nights on a campsite here in the Delaware State Forest, and this is our campsite. And Hezzy all kitted out, ready to become a fully fledged campervan. And might just be able to make out Jez lifting up the awning, and we're about to light a fire and have some tea. And in good American tradition, we decided to get some s'mores and experience that.
Well, first time out with the awning out and a fire going in America, and first time eating s'mores, which are basically a heart attack pudding made in the fire. Marshmallows, chocolate and crackers to stop your fingers going sticky. Very nice and very Moorish, all the s'mores. Let's make them. Here's a video of our campfire. So apparently there are bears in these woods, and what a better way to ward off bears with sugary, sweet smelling food that's also been toasted. But so hopefully we won't get attacked.
I think.
No, it's okay, it wasn't a bear.
You idiot.
It's piddling down today, so we've taken the opportunity to get the van sorted. Sarah hiding from the rain. Probably can't see it if you hear it, but it is rather damp out today. And being in woodland, the solar isn't much use, and also we can't use a hookup because the US frustratingly are on 110 volts and our UK spec van is 240 volts, and we decided it wasn't worth spending the money getting a transformer to convert it, so hopefully the battery will last. So I'll give you an update on the weather situation. The weather seems to be getting wetter. See the pouring off the awning, and we are appear to have caught in a swamp. But this weather has allowed Sarah to get on with sorting out the van, and I'm busily working on the next video. I've had a bit of a break from the downpour and it looks like it is easing off a little bit. So I thought to show you a little bit of where we are. In a field, middle of nowhere, and there's Hezzy just enjoying the dappled sun.
Hezzy's free! We needed a little bit of help from the campsite owners with a rope which snapped and then a chain, because our lovely campsite we saw the other day now looks like that.
Oops.
Oops. Hezzy got a little bit stuck after all of the rain, but she's okay now. She's happy. She's free.
Might need a bit of a wash.
She's a little bit muddy. But hey, she's on an adventure.
That took 2 hours. 2 hours to drive 6 inches.
I think our rate for 6 months is not going to work well.
We might be back on the boat soon at this rate. It's all character building stuff.
Are you happy now?
Oh, absolutely.